to another episode of Café 21. I'm your host, Clara Marquardt, and in the hot seat today, we have a very special person. Our guest today is passionate, driven person that has built different successful businesses as kids, cooking parties, and developing another project for teenagers. Today, with these experiences and almost 2 decades in marketing, she is the owner of Direct Click Network, which goal is to bring like-minded business people together. So I'm super excited to listen and learn from her. And without further ado, I'm pleased to welcome Charlotte Grant. How are you?
Nice. Hi, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too. So the drill is 3 questions, 3 answers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. So the first question is, what is Direct Link Network?
Hi, Direct Click Network is a networking business that I set up about a year ago. And basically it's groups on Facebook where people can advertise their business. They can also add a link to my website. So their business will be linked to my website and they get to come to free networking meetings every month if they wish to.
That's amazing. And how the idea started?
The idea started because I've got another business called Kids Cooking Parties, and I started promoting my own business through my Facebook groups. The business grew, and because the business grew, I thought there was a gap in the market to start another business through my Facebook groups.
So you saw a gap or need?
Yeah, I just saw there's not many companies. There's lots of companies doing directories. There's lots of companies doing networking. They don't kind of do both. So I thought a bit of networking, a bit of directory and Facebook. So merge them all together, and that's how I came up with Direct Click Network. So the customers are able to go on my website like a directory, they're allowed to post in my groups to advertise and get more leads, and they also get to come to network meetings.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And so the second question is how your experience as a business owner has been.
I have to work really, really hard, and I do put in the hours. Sometimes I start at 7 in the morning, sometimes I finish at 10 at night. I do have to work around my kids, but I do enjoy what I do, and I am the face of my company. So I always have to put a smile on my face, and I'm always there to help people. You know, if customers ask me questions about how to use the Facebook groups, I'm always on the end of the phone. If they want some help with the network meetings, I can speak to them about that. I'm always looking for people to talk at my network meetings once a month, and I'm generally the face of the business, so I always have to, you know, make myself available whenever they need me, basically.
Well, I mean, I think it is very important, no, to make your business about your clients. I think it's just, something that maybe some people underestimate, and they just say, I have a great idea and I want to do that, but they don't think about the client. And I'm guessing that what you're saying is that you have to be able to put everything for your clients.
Exactly. My clients are the number one people that help run the business, and if it wasn't for my customers, the business wouldn't run. So I have to make sure I'm available as many hours as I can outside their working hours if they need any help with anything.
Yeah, and being a woman and a mother, it has to be very, very tiring. Do you have any knowledge or have you learned anything as a business owner that you would like to share?
I have learned that the most important thing is to work hard, but also play hard, because you also need to relax. I would always suggest to make lists. I make lists every day of the things, the tasks that I need to do during the day. And it's always good that if you're going to start your own business, to have a mentor or someone you can turn to talk to, and brainstorming, research, just so you know what you're doing. I always researching other ideas to bring into Direct Click Network.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe associate with, do you have an associate that you can count on, that can be, or your mentor that maybe will give something that you don't have, like another aspect of yourself, and say, okay, I lack this or I lack that, and I can count on my mentor or another person to do that for me.
Yeah, I don't particularly have one mentor, but I do speak to several people who have been in the networking business for a long time. Mm-hmm. I turn to that person a lot and ask questions, and also I do my research on the internet and see what other companies are doing and to see if I can do it better.
That's perfect. So the third question is, can you give any advice to young entrepreneurs that are thinking about starting their own business or in the thick of it already?
Yeah, I can just suggest that always try and find a mentor that you can turn to ask questions, do lots of brainstorming, do lots of research, and think about the financial aspect, that the money you're going to have to put in for marketing purposes. Try as hard as you can. And if that idea doesn't work, just start again or think of something else, or try and look for something like a gap in the market for something that hasn't been done already.
Yeah, and also I will say, I don't know if you agree, also evolving or changing your idea through the way it also can be very useful, and it doesn't mean that your idea was wrong in the first
place. Exactly. You want to you can always change it slightly, or I with this direct click network, obviously I started off just with like the Facebook groups, and it's evolved. So
yeah, that's amazing. Okay, thank you very much, Charlotte, for sitting in the hot seat today. We wish you all the best from STGC.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.